Hey there, welcome to My Green Pets. I'm William Green. Still got lots of flowers well into January. That is something that I really enjoy. And yeah, moving forward. So let's have a look and see what's in bloom, what's going on. First of all, Rebecca Northen Grapefruit Pink is still looking great. We are 3 weeks in at this point, and it probably won't be long now, but gosh, have I enjoyed this thing. Wow. Bang for your buck. Right next to it, we've got Rebecca Northen Mikabi with its one flower. Very beautiful. I wish all the other flowers hadn't blasted, but I did virus check the plant. It came out negative, so we'll try it in a different growing situation next year. We'll try with the pet method and see if it does any better next year. Dendrochilum tenellum. See if we can zoom in and see these tiny little flowers. Just now blooming out. The plant overall looks okay. A lot of the old leaves from last year dried out and fell off, so it's looking pretty good, honestly. It's got some brown tips on some leaves, but overall it looks okay. Masdevallia Machu Picchu just keeps blooming. Look at all these lovely things. This one's just opened up. Wonderful. And 2 more on the way that I can count. There's one right there, down here on the way. Very nice. Znoes versich is continuing on with a few more flowers. Again, not sure if it will go all the way with these guys, but that certainly would be cool if it did. The plant is completely leafless, so wouldn't be surprised if it decided it didn't want to go through with it. But anyway, kudos for trying, right? Over here we've got Calia trianaei Cashens, and yeah, the color is definitely fading, but the shape of the flower is still nice, and these have been open since the first week of December. So these are well over a month old, and I'm loving it. I am loving this. Super, super, super. Coming up soon is Rhyncholaelia Aristocrat. Nice little sheath pushing out there. And that might bloom in February for us. Over here we've got Cattleya Mossii. And this sheath, we are looking for some action down here. In the next couple of months, we should see buds in there. Really hoping to see that. Got a new growth on it down here. And then my Dowiana Rosita, this thing's been growing all winter. As has its sister over here. That's exciting. Calia hardiana. It's got a little bump down here. Expect to see a new growth pushing out there soon. A little shrivelly, a little wrinkled. Have been keeping things a little bit dry. Just from being busy, really. But again, it all works toward, plants that can survive my conditions and my treatment end up growing really well for me. So if they don't make it, then it's probably a good thing in the long run. Oh, got a couple more flowers coming on my little Pinguicula Morenus. The first flower is still looking great. We've got a couple more coming. When pinguiculas bloom, apparently they split. They divide themselves into 2 new growing points. So you end up with double the plants that you had. That's exciting. And then I'm really watching this basket of Bulbophyllum Lovely Elizabeth and Bulbophyllum Lepidum. There's 2 in there. So many growths have come out the past year. I expect a pretty amazing show in the spring if they all push out at the same time. That'll be great. Hal, my Bulbophyllum echinolabium, ever since its division and repot last year, it's kind of been on the decline, or at least it's been in some kind of a slow, steady holding pattern. It dropped a bulb a few months ago. It's going to be dropping this bulb soon. You can see the yellowing. This one also seems to be taking on a little bit more yellow, and this one even has got some speckles as well. So I had it potted up, and I think maybe it was staying too wet or something. I'm not quite sure, but I've got him back in his little basket. He tends to like to have regular moisture, but also air to those roots. So it looks like we're trying to get... Hal was back and blooming, and then didn't have conditions quite right, so now we have to save Hal again. This Cattleya Rex, these are 2 plants together, Una and Nina. I have a feeling one of the plants is not doing well at all. You can see the wrinkly leaves, browning leaves. I've had pseudobulbs that turned brown that I cut off. It's possible that one of the 2 is just not getting what it needs, either enough air or a lot of times if the roots are kept wet for too long without air blowing on them, they just rot, and then the stem, the rhizome rots, and then the whole plant rots. So that could be going on here. I'm not sure. So I think I'm going to take it off the for sale list on my website because it's not in any condition to sell right now. And I might end up splitting it up into pieces, healthy pieces, and throwing the rest away. And that is about it. Kind of the toughest time of year for my collection. I'm busy, so I'm not giving it as much attention. It's cold, it's dry, and yet some plants just make it through okay. So that is the natural selection going on in my tent. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you next time right here on My Green Pets. I'm William Green. See ya.